Good afternoon, Mr. and Mrs. Hassell. This is Wayne from Primo RV, exit 7 I-49 in Carencro, Louisiana, moments away from downtown Lafayette and easy access to I-10. First of all, I want to thank you both so very much for sharing time with me earlier today. We did look at two RVs that seemed to fit what your needs were as you go mobile and travel pretty much across the United States. You were interested in something that was fairly small, but more importantly, since you are going to be very mobile, weight was a big concern, particularly with the 2011 Avalanche. The next two that we show fit those needs. The first one is the Rockwood Mini Lite 2109S. What's great about the 2109S is that it is completely self-contained and it is all electric. Beginning with the electric tongue jack in the front. And of course we have a large electric awning that extends out to 16 feet with the push of a button. And then finally, for the stabilizing jacks, push of a button, they too are electric. Under the awning of the 2109S, you do have two marine-grade speakers so that if you did want to enjoy music, you have the ability to do so under your awning. The Rockwood 2109S also boasts a queen-size bed for the master with a privacy curtain. We do have two nightstands on either side with, thoughtfully, 110 outlets for a nightlight, a clock radio, something to that effect. Excellent storage in the 2109S in the master bedroom area. The electronics are upgraded in the 2109S. You do have the upgraded audio system for CDs, DVDs, MP3s, iPhone, iTouch, iPad, or even an Android device. We do have the auxiliary input on that audio system, so you can play just about anything, including, you can see a little USB jack there too. So if you had a thumb drive full of music, that would play just fine. 19-inch high-def LCD TV that does swing out so that if you were using the couch configuration as opposed to the bed configuration, you could easily watch television from that position. And as you can see, should you need additional sleeping space, you have that ability as well. In the kitchen of the 2109S, it is full. You have 3-burner gas cooktop, and you also have a fairly large stove just in time for holiday cooking, and we have a 2-compartment stainless steel sink. Also built in is the 1000-watt microwave oven. The refrigeration is Dometic refrigeration. Dometic has been making these refrigerator freezer combinations for close to 50 years now, and man, they know how to do it correctly, and that blends in so nicely with the woodwork. In the lavatory of the Rockwood 2109S, you do have a stand-up shower with that is skylight, and of course you have your vanity as well as your potty. The 2109S, Mr. and Mrs. Hassell, also comes equipped with nitrogen in the tires. Why is that great? Well, nitrogen is a step up from oxygen because it doesn't contract or expand like oxygen, and because it is consistent pressure, you get even wear on the tires, so the tires will obviously last longer. That's something that's unique to the Rockwood. Also on the outside of the Rockwood, you do have a outdoor hanger for yet another LCD TV under the awning, and it does come equipped with the gas grill, and the lift is already installed for that. Finally, gross weight on the 2109S is only 4736. Yep, that's not a mistake. Gross weight 4736. So no one's going to be traveling under gross weight. You'll be traveling with under 4,000 pounds. So when you're going through those narrow passes in California or in Colorado, you'll have no problem pulling this, even though it does come with a 13,500 BTU air conditioner. So that's number one, the Rockwood 2109S. We'll move on to the next one. The second unit that we looked at together earlier today was the Passport 2014 Ultralight, the 2250RB, 2250 rear bathroom. It too is very, very light, very similar to the unit that we just looked at, the Rockwood. It is a little bit longer, but it also has a feature that the Rockwood does not have, and that would be the outdoor kitchen. And the outdoor kitchen on the Passport does sport a dorm-size refrigerator, hot and cold running water with a plumb sink, and then it also has the grill that would wrap around under the awning, so you would have the ability to cook via gas as well. A couple of things in the Passport that are a little bit different than Rockwood. Number one, we have a wraparound dinette, which could easily handle 6 people in the dinette configuration. We have it now in the bedding configuration. So that's different. However, the appliances are almost identical to the Rockwood, right down to the stove and the 1000 watt microwave. The refrigeration is made by Atwood, but again, another respected company. They've been doing this for many, many years. So very similar to the Dometic. They are the same size, refrigerator and freezer, as we saw just a moment ago in the Rockwood. The big change, or the big difference, is the rear bathroom. Having a rear bathroom obviously gives you quite a bit of space, as any rear bathroom will do. And so you've got a much larger shower in this unit than the Passport than you had in the Rockwood. So that's a major difference. One other difference is that you have a separate vanity sink, so obviously, or hypothetically, one could be brushing their teeth, somebody else could be taking a shower, and no one is going to be crashing into each other. So that's a big difference. I think the other major difference in the Passport as opposed to the Rockwood is the type of electronics. This is an upgrade as far as audio and video that we had in the Rockwood. Of course, the television is larger, facing the main salon, and we do have 6 speakers, but this is a more powerful amplifier, if that's important, than we had in the Rockwood. The air conditioner is a 15,000 BTU air conditioner as opposed to a 13,500 BTU air conditioner that was in the Rockwood. This is a queen size bed. Once again, we have great built-ins like the Rockwood, so good storage, easy control panel, and we have a backer here, so if you wanted to install yet another TV, you can do so quite easily because the access holes are all pre-cut for your antenna and for your 110 power. As in the Rockwood, you also have great storage in the Passport. You can see this is a complete pass-through all the way to the other side. So if you're traveling for long distances, as you folks are going to be, presumably, you have tons of storage here. That's very important. And you can see underneath that it is aluminum frame construction, and that's why it's so darned light. So there it is, Mr. and Mrs. Hassell. This is the Passport Ultralight 2250RB. It was the second one that we looked at this afternoon. So that's it. That's the Passport 2250RB, folks. Thank you again so much for sharing time with me here at Primo RV. My name is Wayne. Primo RV is at exit 7 I-49 in Carencro, Louisiana. I can be reached on my cell phone. That's the most convenient way, 337-308-3094. If I can help you folks in the process as you look for your next RV, please use me as a resource, whether you purchase from Primo RV or not. Once again, thank you so much for sharing time. Best of luck to you folks. It was a pleasure to meet you. Bye-bye.